Once again, it is your girl Lumi Love here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today if you're hearing my voice, I ask that your heart, not your heart, for I am just the messenger and we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my loves. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for your girl. Make sure you check out the memberships to see if you would like to, just donate to the channel or receive extra readings. And also, hype the video up for your girl. I'll be seeing y'all be pressing that hype button. I appreciate y'all, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. You could be having a spiritual awakening, or you already had a spiritual awakening. You could also be going through a moment of initiation right now, okay? Like all of your ancestors are behind you. They're watching you. There's some sort of gift that you may be downloading pretty soon, or that you have downloaded, and they're watching you to make sure that you receive this gift, okay? Because it is some sort of gift. It is a gift of appreciation from your ancestors. You'll be aware of this gift like pretty soon. For some of y'all, this gift is maybe like intuitive gift. For others of y'all, this may be a monetary gift. For others of y'all, this may just be you knowing or finding out who you are, what your bloodline is, what your talents and gifts and of your past family members entitle, so that you will be able to receive those gifts. For some of y'all, this may be a reincarnated ancestor that may be coming through, because this woman is meditating, but it also looks like she's holding her stomach in a way, So some of y'all may be having a child, okay? You may be being monitored, like, by your spirits, but like just to make sure everything is okay, just to make sure you're healthy, just to like watch your back. But there is some sort of gift that's going to come toward you because of the ancestors being proud of you, okay? This card right here, it says ancestral joy and confidence, okay? They're confident in you that whatever gift that they give you, you'll be able to use this gift properly. They're confident that you are the correct person to receive this gift. Maybe for some of y'all, if you're not the one that's having a child, then you were the child that came through to free your bloodline, okay? And it has you have a lot of power and strength and authority because of these ancestors giving you this power, strength, and authority, okay? So it seems like there's going to be some sort of communication coming to you intuitively from your ancestors. What's behind this? Okay, intuitively from your ancestors, some sort of form of communication, okay? This may be grandmother spirit that could be sending you something to comfort you, or this could be you being chosen for motherhood, okay? Chosen to nourish and protect the next ancestors that come through the bloodline. And someone is in denial or trying to redirect this energy. They're trying to block you, or they were trying to block you from receiving this gift from your ancestors. So let's get a little bit more on what's up with this. Lily is an important flower. You may like lilies. It's going to bring peace and purity, okay? But yeah, some sort of news is coming. Some news is coming to you. So pay attention to your intuition, okay? This news that's going to come through is going to give you peace and purity. Heavy on the flowers. Once again, you may like flowers. Flowers may be significant for you to keep around you, just to attract your ancestors. Yeah, to put you closer to a divine source. Okay? I'm telling you, your ancestors is coming together for some sort of gift. Your ancestors are coming together to protect you for this gift, because there's someone who's trying to block you. Someone who's in denial about this gift. Someone who's trying to redirect this gift. Someone who wants to take this gift. Someone who's trying to be strategic. Okay? A trickster that's around you. Okay? You may have a grandmother spirit, like I said, that's around you, that's helping you put up boundaries. These spirits are putting up boundaries around you to protect you while you receive this gift or receive this download or upload, however you look at it. Okay, someone's going through mental strain. Someone is working on your crown chakra because they don't want you to download. Working either on your crown chakra, or I believe your third eye, because of this eye right here. Someone is working on your third eye chakra because they don't want you to receive this download. They don't want you to receive this gift. They don't want you to know that you're blessed. Yeah, they're envious of you because they know your ancestors are helping you right now. Your ancestors have you protected right now. And they've possibly tried to cause you a death. Maybe something else. Some sort of quiet devotion. Maybe you have been devoted to your ancestors on the low. And that's what's helping them That's what's helping them connect to you. You could be a guardian of your lineage. And someone is literally working on your third eye to put some obstacles in your way, because there is a monarch, a hidden monarch in your family, a grandmother spirit that is trying to reach out to you and help you. I told you, some sort of initiation is going on, a spiritual becoming right now that is tied to your legacy. You are a guardian of your lineage, and that is a lineage of healers, okay? And this grandmama spirit is not playing about you, because they saw you suffer, and it's time for you to celebrate. You were overworked and undervalued, or whatever it is that you were doing, okay? Which caused an ego clash or some sort of power struggle. You could have been silenced when you were younger. A gentle builder and sunlight guardian. Someone could have stolen something from you, stolen someone from you. Like a grandfather spirit. Let me see. A gentle builder. Someone could have took a divine masculine from you, for some of y'all. Someone could have taken a divine masculine from you, but in a sense of this could have been a grandfather who was trying to help you build your life, who could have been trying to help you build finances. This could have been a grandfather who left you behind some sort of trust fund or some sort of money for you to have when they passed away, and you didn't receive this money. Someone stole it. Yeah, they knew you were innocent as a child, so they tried to leave you something so that you would have a new beginning after them if they passed away. This spirit has been loyal to you and is ready to help you get into a divine sacred union, okay? But they're trying to tell you that you have to cut someone off, or you have been cutting people off, because they have been keeping secrets from you about this money that you should have received. So it's some sort of money. Like I said, for some of y'all, it's monetary. For some of y'all, this could actually be a child. This could be some sort of spiritual gift. Or it could be all three. Or just two of them. Put yourself where it goes. You were receiving multiple things so that you could be able to celebrate in this lifetime. And somebody was trying to hide something from you. These pink cards, I'm trying to grab these other cards, and these pink cards are saying, no, me. Okay, so let's see. Give me something on... I'm hearing this monarch. Give me something on this monarch energy. Alright. They're determined to free you. They want to bring you truth and clarity in a situation. Someone is stuck and unwilling to give up on the past. You could be stuck. Maybe there's something about the past that you have to give up in order to let this flow freely within you. Let's see what's going on. What is the message from this monarch? But you got some money. You got something that's owed to you. You got something coming in to you. Okay, for some of y'all with this pregnant energy, if you so happen to be pregnant, or you will be getting pregnant with the divine masculine in a marriage and all of that, there's some sort of finances that are going to set you up to, like, maybe you went through financial struggles, you know, all up until this point. There are some finances that are going to come through that are going to help you be able to nourish and take care of your children properly. You're going to be able to raise them. Like, basically, your children will be able to have trust funds, or your children will be able to be of wealth. Like, you're going to have enough money to where you can put your children in a financially comfortable position for them to be able to grow up. They're not going to have to grow up like you grew up. They're going to be financially okay. Also, because of a King of Cups as well that's being brought into your life. Okay? You have to let go of the past. There's something about the past that you must let go of to be in order to move forward. So whoever this is that's trying to block you and redirect this divine gift of yours, they could be trying to get you stuck in the past, keep you stuck in the past and not looking forward. Yeah, this might be about your spirits trying to give you a download on who this thief is and what they took and where you can get it from and when you're going to get it. Like, this could be just a download about you receiving some finances that you were supposed to receive as a child. And whoever this is, they don't want you knowing that you had some money you were supposed to receive as a child. That could be another reason why they were trying to block from you your bloodline, to not let you know who you were related to not let you know, how financially stable your ancestors were. Someone doesn't want you to know about, like, who you could have been related to. This person could have been a prominent person in the community. This person could have been someone who was dealing with like politics and something like that. They don't want you to know where you're from. So for some of y'all, this could possibly be because you were adopted. You may be getting ready to find out that you were adopted. For others of y'all, this could just be a community of people who knew that, you know, you had something coming from an ancestor that they wanted, and so they tried to redirect it to them, and this entire community got together to take something from you, or they did take something from you. They robbed you. Okay, for some of y'all, they're robbing you of your lineage because they're not telling you who your ancestors are. They're not telling you what your ancestors were capable of. Some of y'all have very high-ranking spiritual ancestors, and you are going to receive this download for your spiritual gifts, but these people that were surrounded around you possibly gave up their spiritual gifts for the church, and they didn't want you to know that you had spiritual gifts. They wanted to drown that part of you out. They wanted to hide that part about you because maybe for some reason they didn't get the spiritual download and the spiritual gifts, so they said, I'll be damned if you know who you really are. I'm gonna block that from you. Okay, all right, now we have a King of Cups that's coming through with a new idea. Okay, a new start, a birth for some of y'all. This could be, like I said, be that masculine. Okay, if you know you have divine masculine and you are in a divine union, or you know you're gonna have a divine masculine and be in a divine union, everyone in every lifetime or life cycle isn't granted a love relationship. Okay, because there's certain things that you have to work through, certain blockages that you have to work through, certain emotional things that you have to work through to be able to have a divine union. So if you know you're going to have a divine union with the masculine energy, then this is you know, about you and the children and the wealth and how you're going to build this 10 of Pentacles. And if you are still working through certain things, or you ain't studying about a divine union, a divine relationship, and you're only working on you, then this may be a career move. But for some of y'all, there's going to be a masculine that's going to come in with a new idea, or some sort of idea that he's going to invent something that's going to set you up financially to where you don't have to work if you don't want to, because you are supposed to be focused on nurturing the children in this bloodline, teaching them. Basically, you are a spiritual teacher. Okay, you are a healer, and you are supposed to reteach the bloodline these spiritual healings and gifts. So don't let it be like, oh, you know, I done went from an independent woman. I've been taking care of myself. I don't have time to let a man just take care of me. I don't trust that. I want to know. They're going to give you this download and this money and give him a job opportunity, because you are supposed to stay at home and teach the new generation. Okay, you're supposed to teach the new generation everything that you're learning, the spiritual downloads that you are going to get. You are going to become a spiritual teacher, and you are going to teach these children the Christ-like teachings. You are going to teach these children the way, okay, into the future. So you're going to have a man that's going to have your back. That was something that someone could have took from you in the past, took from your bloodline in the past. You are motivation, emotional support and motivation for the masculine energy. The masculine and feminine energy in your bloodline had a balance, and he would handle all the physical things on this earth. He would handle the money. He would handle all of this and that and the third, but you would be the one to nurture. You would be the one to like bring the family together sort of energy. So that's going to happen again. You're going to have to focus on teaching your children the spiritual things and how to survive on this earth, you know, in your spiritual practices. Okay, you're gonna have to teach a community of people in your family. You're gonna be kind of like the big mama of the family, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be that grandmother energy in the future, that will people come to you for the knowledge, that you are literally going to raise up your children and their next generation of children. Not saying they're just gonna leave their babies with you, but you are always going to be there for wise counsel. Okay, and somebody could have taken that from your bloodline in the past. Somebody could have did some spell work to take, you know, love relationships from you, love relationships from the women in your family, to try to break up a family unit. Okay, I feel like your bloodline could possibly be a bloodline where there were a lot of divine unions. Okay, to be able to teach these new generations this Christ-like energy, the Christ-like teachings, and the way to walk in the light. Okay, not just teach them how to, you know, steal, kill, and destroy, but teach them how to build, teach them how to encourage, teach them how to motivate, teach them how to live in a high vibration. Yeah, you're going to be very inspirational. And you also are very inspirational to a masculine energy who's going to come in and take care of you. That's why it was that builder card that I pulled out. Okay, that is the masculine energy, the one that's going to provide for you, provide stability, make sure that you don't have to worry about those things. Also, with this money coming in, like I said, he's going to be there to help build the generational wealth, to be there to help the masculine energies in the family to grow and be strong masculine energies. Okay. And someone's on a judgment. Someone is on the judgment because they lost. They're sad. They're blaming themselves because they had a betrayal in love, and that's what built their distrust. And now they're separated from you, and they're afraid. This could be somebody who you got a divorce from, or this could be somebody who left you behind in the past and they ended up getting a divorce, and now they want to backtrack, but they can't backtrack because you got a new man. Okay. For some of y'all, if this is not about a relationship, then this is about a person who is in regret, because you are going to come into this money, you are going to come into the best version of yourself, and they want to manipulate that best version of yourself, and they're not able to do that. This could be a family member, this could be an ex, whoever this is. These are people in this community who tried to steal something from you, or did steal something from you. These could be the people that tried to steal some sort of money from you, luxury from you, a soft lifestyle from you, because they were jealous. These are people who tried to hide your spiritual gifts from you, and now you're downloading your spiritual gifts because they can no longer block your third eye chakra. Okay. And they're upset that you're going to separate from them, because without you they don't have any power. Some of y'all, without you, they are a lot of things in their life are going to change. A lot of things are going to end, and for some of y'all, some of them are going to end. Okay. Now here we go with this 10 of Pentacles. Tradition, comfort, wealth, success, safety, stability. Okay, those are all of the things that were supposed to be for you because of your lineage, and these people tried to stop you from that. Okay. Heavy on the trust fund. Somebody has a trust fund, and people were digging out of this trust fund, and they're going to have to legally replace the money that they spent from this trust fund. They won't be able to reposition themselves in luxury. They won't be able to, they're going to be isolated from some sort of society or some sort of group that they actually paid to be in, and they paid to be in this group by tricking you, by stealing from you. That's why they're depressed and feeling down and in regret. Because whatever stalemate they tried to cause for you was because of some sort of insecurity they may have. Okay. Let's see what's going on specifically. Okay. I told you, divine union going on, a balance. Okay, for some of y'all, if this is not about you in divine union this lifetime, this is about a monarch and a like a mother figure and a father figure in your bloodline that are passing down something to you. Some of y'all might be finding out the truth about a mother and a father. Like I said, they may not be your actual mother and father. Somebody may be finding out about how you were born. I'm hearing some of y'all were born out of wedlock. So you were like shunned in your family for being born out of wedlock. These people have a rigid way of thinking, and they were very unsatisfied with the way that you came into this world. My God, on today. So you're going to receive something heavy on the communication once again about your bloodline, about something that may be worrying you from the past. Okay. Yeah, you were abandoned because of some sort of divorce. For some of y'all, and this happened in the past. For some of y'all, you were abandoned because it would have caused a divorce for someone else, and they didn't want to compromise. So some of y'all could have had a father figure who went out here and was cheating on whoever he was supposed to be with in some sort of arranged marriage, and he ended up really falling in love with whoever your mother figure was, and he ended up leaving his mother figure behind and abandoning you, or somebody paid your mother figure to abandon you, and you got put in a whole nother family that was supposed to steal from you and bring you down, hide your spiritual gifts from you. You can come from, like I said, a bloodline on your mother's side that was full of gifts, or a bloodline on your father's side that was full of gifts. And they don't want you knowing about the past. They don't want you knowing about you being adopted. They don't want you, because it's like if you find out that you were adopted, you're going to search for who your real family is. Then you're going to find out their heritage. Then you're going to find out about somebody leaving you some money behind. And these people are trying to keep you away from that. These people actually try to take your life from you so that they wouldn't have to worry about this, so they can keep digging in your trust fund, so they can make your life miserable. A lot of these people are going through loss. They're having to file bankruptcy. Some shit is going down. Some people are in some bad conditions. Like whatever backstabbing, betrayal they tried to do to you is happening to them. They're being told that it's time to let go now. Someone has a fatal disease. It's a lot going down in these people's lives. I'm telling you, this had to do with a father figure and him making you out of wedlock. This father figure may want to reconcile with you now because he may be the one going through all this destruction. And you are in your power right now. People are admiring you. See, this is some same shit I had to go through. I spoke on the other day when I said that I had people in my family, or that was supposed to be my family, who didn't like me until they figured out that I had gifts. Who didn't like me until they figured that I was going to receive a gift, right? And this is the energy that I'm getting. You were a child made out of shame. Nobody was supposed to love you. They threw you to the side. They tried to subject you to a whole bunch of situations to end up taking you out, making you some sort of crackhead on the corner so that they can drain your assets and say that, you know, you out here lost in these streets. They could have tried to actually get rid of you. They could have tried to actually poison you. They tried everything to get you out of the way so that they could just take your money and you could just be, you know, left out in the cold because they felt like you were made out of shame. You were made out of, you know, just basically them being a hoe. And they wanted to blame you for being the product of them hoeing. Let's just call it what it is. Trying to blame a child for being the product of them hoeing. For them, you know, living double lives. And they tried to basically take you out of there. And it didn't work. You're in a dawn of a new era right now. And now everybody want to be your friend or want to kiss your ass. But these people left you out in the cold. Left you out in the cold. Left you out to be sick. Left you out to, you know, basically just pass away. And it didn't work. Now they deliberate. Now they want to talk about how you about to make some money. How you're very professional. How you went through some sort of development right now. How they didn't think that you were going to be able to achieve nothing in life. And now you're achieving it. So now they want to kiss your ass and be on your side. But these are the people that breadcrumbed you your whole life, child. No. 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 We're not doing that. What else I want to find out? Something about your gift. You're going to be celebrating. It's going to happen. A joyful occasion. Ooh, after somebody passed away. Somebody from your past who was supposed to give you something after they passed away. Give me something about this person passing away. Whoever this is. Because it says fatal disease, bad condition. Somebody want to give you a hug. Okay. Because they feel like they're going through a lot of unhappiness and loneliness. Basically the same things that they wanted for you is happening to them. The same things that they set up for you in secret is happening to them. For some of y'all who not thinking about a divine union, it's going to happen for you. That's going to be a gift that's going to be given to you. Is a partner to actually help you, a partner to actually let you live this soft life that you were supposed to live. I told you were born of some sort of adultery, okay? You had a lot of hidden enemies because of this. You had a lot of people on certain sides of the family that didn't like you just because they didn't like your mama, or just because they didn't like your daddy, or just because they didn't like the situation you was born in, okay? And now these people who never showed you love want you to show them love. Ain't that crazy? They're going through some sort of crisis, a fantasy, a dream, a nightmare because of your career and your success. That's all they talk about. They used to talk about your mama, talk about how you was born. When you was a child, they talked about you in front of your face. You didn't understand what was going on. These people basically made you seem to be, made you out to be a troublemaker, made you out to be a burden in their fucking life. But now that you're making money and you're professional, now they think that you're suitable. Now they think they should go around and tell everyone, oh yes, we are related to this person. These are the type of people that got friends and extended family that didn't even know about you. These are the people that kept you in a home and hid you away. Okay, tried to mess with your self-esteem. A lot of y'all could have been chunky when y'all was smaller. A lot of y'all could have, they fed you all this bad food. They didn't take you to go get your teeth, looked at you. They wanted your teeth to rot and fall out your mouth. They didn't tell you, or teach you how to take care of yourself. No hygiene, no none of that. You had to learn all that shit on your own. These people wanted you to wither away and just die. These people wanted to hide you away. These people felt like you were a burden. They felt like you were just a curse on them. And now they talking about how you looking in public. Child. Who is this King of Wands? Let me see who this King of Wands is before I read the rest of these cards. Who is this King of Wands? It could be you. We did see the Queen of Wands for the female energies. This could be your masculine energy, or it could be showing that you're balancing out your masculine and feminine energy. Okay, a King of Wands, misinformation. Somebody who tried to bully you. Somebody who betrayed you. Somebody who tried to retaliate on you because of their emotional blackmail, because of their irresponsibility, because they were promiscuous. They decided to be petty in your life. This could be a father figure, or this could be a mother figure in a masculine energy. You put it how it go in your situation, who was, the problem in your family. And for some of y'all, it could have been both. All right. But again, you're receiving this opportunity. They know it, and they was trying to hold you back from receiving this opportunity. They have some sort of deep-rooted belief that they're supposed to possess you. They have ownership over you, and some sort of warning about your inheritance. They think that you learning about your inheritance is a warning to them, to let them know that everything is going to be exposed. How they hated you, how they treated you wrong. And right now they're going through financial hardships. Some of them can't even pay for their medical bills. They're in a bad condition. They want you there with them. They want you giving them your energy, your time, because they're going through some sort of crisis. But no. Trying to use emotional blackmail against you. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. Even if I'm not your your mama and your daddy, I was there to take care of you. I did this and I did that. Child, they don't want you stuck on the things. Your ancestors don't want you stuck on the things that these people did to you in the past, because you are going to receive a message. They want you to receive this message about some sort of creative potential that you have. Why they chose you. For some of y'all to be fertile. Why they chose you. They had to heal your womb. Some of y'all had your womb blocked by these family members. Okay? Or just you being in a very suitable position with your sacral chakra, on fleek right now. This stagnation that you had in the past is gone out of the window. Your creativity is going to overflow. Your confidence is going to overflow. You're going to be very nurturing, very resourceful, okay? In a safe energy. Heavy on being able to celebrate in some sort of joyful occasion. Some of y'all going to be able to celebrate when these people pass away, because you're finally going to be able to move off the calmer waters and receive the justice that you're supposed to receive. It's like whoever this is that's still alive, that tried to burden you because they was out here being a hoe when they was younger and didn't want to take responsibility for a child that came from that. This person is very upset at the fact that you're going to be able to move forward in happiness. I feel like this is the type of situation where like it's people that don't even know about you because they tried to hide you. Like, get over it, okay? Somebody could have an incurable disease. It could be HIV. This is this fatal disease that's putting this person in a bad condition because their body cannot fight off infection. Okay, somebody tried to put something in your drinks, or maybe someone put something in their drinks and ended up passing over this sexually transmitted disease. And it could have been because I'm hearing somebody may have herpes as well. It could have happened because that's something that they wanted for you. They tried to set you up for that to happen to you. This could have been a sibling who tried to set you up for this to happen to you. Try to put something in your drink and then let one of their friends take advantage of you. Or this could have been something that happened to you in the past. For some of y'all, if this is something that happened to you in the past, they were intending on you catching this or some sort of sexually transmitted disease. Maybe, like I said, it backfired and it ended up happening to them. This could be a sibling that talked people out of dating you, saying that you used to put stuff in people's drinks, saying that you may have HIV. Maybe someone wanted to come and talk to you in the past. It could have been that masculine energy. I said someone stole away from you. Maybe somebody could have said that this is what you do to people. Okay, this could be also, I just saw a cult of sex traffickers that work with the law. They hired a hitman to take you out. Somebody who was supposed to put something in your drinks and then pass on some sort of sexually transmitted disease. Okay, whoever this is that they hired, a sibling of yours was talking about you. This could be a sibling that you know about or you don't know about. And they were doing also beauty spells on you and trying to cause you some mental health issues. All of these people are energy vampires. All of these people attacked you. So there's some sort of father figure or mother figure that tried to blackball you from the community, and their children tried to help them do that as well. Okay, for these people literally just tried to take you out. These people literally tried to make you seem like like I said, like you were some sort of burden to the family. So they tried to enlist other people to hate you, enlist other people to attack you, enlist other people to talk about you. Okay, you may have an ex sneaky link who's trying to tell a current divine masculine that could be coming toward you that you all out here in these streets. Okay, y'all know I do love readings, and I talked about a couple times where your ex going around here telling all kind of men in the community, so nobody comes to save you. Nobody sees you as a good partner that you be out here holding. This could have been something that happened to your mother figure. It's why this father figure didn't want to deal with her, because he was hearing rumors about her from jealous men that were upset that they couldn't get, with her. Same thing with you. All right? You got an ex out here, or somebody who you used to deal with was trying to go around here and talk about your sex to everybody. Trying to make you seem like you a hoe. Trying to make it seem like you just give yourself up to anybody so that no one will find you suitable to be in a marriage with. Okay, these could be a lot of red pill masculines, a lot of misogynistic masculines in your family that really targeted you and wanted to talk about you because they didn't want anyone else to. It's kind of like if someone marries you, then they can use your energy as well as with theirs. It should be an equal give and take. But your energy combined with other people gives them some sort of boost. And these nasty ass men in your family were trying to use you as their boost. Some of y'all could have been, SA'd as a child. For some of y'all, these people could have been just watching you in very private moments of your life. They could have had cameras around you. They could have recorded you as a child. I'm seeing the most horrible things, but they could have recorded you, like took your diaper off and recorded you all kind of ways as a child. And then they use these videos to go masturbate and take from your sacral chakra energy. They didn't actually touch you or actually violate. Okay, they violated you for sure. And they did touch you for sure. But they didn't actually... I do not want to trigger nobody. They did not actually penetrate you, because that would leave evidence of abuse. So they may have done some touching, some recording, some exploiting of you. And they let other people and them as well masturbate to these videos so that they can pull from your sacral chakra without leaving evidence behind. You know how sometimes they say when someone is abusive to you, they would like hit you or abuse you in certain spots that people can't see, so they don't know about your abuse. That's what I'm getting. I hate to hear that. They tried to do, I hate to even say that. They tried to do beauty spells on you so no one will find you attractive. They didn't want you getting married. They wanted people not wanting to marry you, and they wanted you to exceed your, or what they perceive as your, what is it called, y'all? You know how they try to say that women are only good from 18 to what, 25? 18 to 28, whatever it is. And they say after that, you ain't worth for them. They wanted to keep you unmarried for a long period of time so another man wouldn't want you. Okay? Because they wanted your energy. This cult split up. They could have put drugs in your food and your drinks. They could have paid men to do this to you. Someone lost a vehicle. Their car got repoed. Anything else? All of these masculines are incubus energies. After hearing some of that information, you may need to go outside, walk on the grass, release that negative energy. Someone's upset that you figured out their plans. This could be a person that's bedridden. You're triggering them. Okay? They tried to do a domination spell on you here recently. In order for you to block this domination spell, pray Psalm 60, 1 through 12. And that's to put the past behind you, because we said you need to let go of the past. That's to put the past behind you to help you figure out your strength in times of temptation. Okay? To help you forgive yourself for not being able to protect yourself in those times. All right? Or maybe forgive yourself for being in abusive relationships with abusive people. Forgive yourself for even being around these people. You don't need to hold on to that. You had no idea. You did not know. Okay? They have been doing a no-touch torture program to you. Okay, that could be, like I said earlier, finding somebody who only abused you in certain ways so that, it wouldn't be any evidence left behind so that you couldn't go and show somebody or tell somebody what was going on. You were falsely accused of a lot of things your entire life. So if you still feel as if though you're being falsely accused of certain things, pray Psalms 35, 1 through 28. These people literally tried to break you down. They tried to literally cause you mental instability because nobody would trust you or nobody would believe you, and people would outcast you even when you ask for help. Okay, a lot of these people are involved in RICO crimes and their asses is going to jail. I didn't even know I had a blank card in here. Yeah, because they didn't want you to be great. Estes no quiere tu grandes. Estes no mogogo. Okay? He's a hater. He didn't want you to be great. You broke a generational curse. That imbalance of situations, the imbalance in your relationships, the imbalance in your heart chakra, your love life. Okay? They wanted to keep you depressed. They wanted to keep you down. And all of this is because someone in the past was being a hoe and they got their feelings hurt. Matter of fact, let's see. let's see how this demagogo had his feelings hurt. I feel like it's a masculine energy. I feel like there was some sort of situation where, you know, for some of y'all, it's just as simple as if you had a mother figure. This is a father figure, which is heavy on masculine energies. If this father figure went outside of an arranged marriage or something, in some sort of cult or some sort of group, and decided to have a baby, or ended up getting someone pregnant, okay? For some of y'all, her underage. This father figure could have got someone, your mother figure, who was underage pregnant. The family didn't like the idea of this woman. The family didn't want him marrying this woman. The family wanted him marrying somebody else, okay? Maybe for some of y'all, your mother figure family didn't have that much money, so his family only wanted somebody who had a lot of money so they can rob her, and they felt like this woman was on the same playing field and she didn't have enough money. They couldn't take nothing from her and her family, so they didn't want to deal with her. For some of y'all, they was jealous of this mother figure because she had spiritual gifts, and she possibly was trying to wake up your father figure, let him realize that people around him were trying to get him caught up in some sort of, you know, like I said, this is trafficking, trying to get him caught up in some sort of family traditions that were like out of society's norms, maybe, or I don't know. It was some difference between this father figure and this mother figure. And this father figure really ended up loving this mother figure, but he was too pie. And where I'm from, we say pie because he's sweet. He was too P-U-S-S-Y to understand that the people around him were lying to him, and he had to choose between the karmic and somebody who he really loved, which was your mother figure. And he chose the karmic, and he listened to everything the karmic said about your mother figure. And it's the same thing they tried to say about you. Everything that this man paid for people to do to you is him projecting on what he did to your mother, saying she was a hoe, trying to make it to where nobody would want to marry her, trying to make it to where she couldn't make no money, trying to make, all because he was mad. All because he believed what these people said about your mother figure. Possibly believed that, hell, you know how they say that that he probably wasn't a daddy. Probably said some dumb shit like that. So he, instead of, you know, he decided to take it out on you. Instead of healing, he decided to take that shit out on you. All these lies. I'm hearing unrealistic. All these lies from his family. Instead of him standing up for you, a child, he decided to partner up with these people and make your life a living hell. But you standing up for yourself now, and they don't know how to take it. They got a heavy case of CT they can't take. This person didn't want you to be nothing because you remind him of your mother. I heard reminded him of something he can't have. Child. Pissed me off. Let's see. They could have sent you to a daycare. You could have been groomed at a daycare. If you have a child, they probably try to do this to your child. Give me something else. Somebody at a salon could have been gossiping about you as a child. Someone hired a private investigator against you because they were jealous of your spiritual knowledge. No matter what these people did, just know you won the battle. Okay? A cursed item is buried in your flower bed or your garden around your home, and somebody's trying to do love spells on you to get you to forgive them. Pray Psalms 56, 1-13. If you have a baby father, this father figure tried to put you in the same position that he was put in. I feel like somebody was a part of the fraternity. Like I said, a cult. Somebody, this father figure possibly was part of this fraternity, and this fraternity, he might have sent someone towards you to groom you, you know, to abuse you, to try to drug your drinks and give you some sort of STD. And they could have been part of this same fraternity. This fraternity could be of a bunch of misogynistic masculines who want to take spiritual gifts from feminine energies. And he could have just threw you in, you know, threw you out there. You could have had a child from whoever this hitman was, and they could have been trying to groom your child at daycare. They could have been trying to do things to your child, okay? And when I say daycare grooming, it doesn't necessarily mean like actually like physically touching this child, but they could have been trying to make this child believe that they wasn't shit, they wasn't never gonna be shit, they wasn't smart, they was this, they was that, while they was at daycare, okay? Okay, back to a salon worker. This could have been somebody who was fucking on this father figure, gossiping about you. Okay, someone tried to hack your laptop to see what you were doing. Someone that you don't need to. There's someone who does spell work on a Saturday. You don't need to ride with them anywhere. Maybe you don't need to ride with anyone anywhere that you don't trust. Someone's spouse is possessed. Trust in God, you're blessed. And somebody has pubic lice. They want to fight you. Somebody who could have stole your social security card want to fight you. You may not need to ride with this person anywhere. Somebody got pubic lice. Maybe if this is somebody who stayed with you, supposed to be the mother figure, maybe this mother figure, the fake mother, not your real mother, has pubic lice. So you might need to clean out the toilet after this person uses the bathroom. If they stay with you or if you go to their house, this may be somebody who you don't need to ride with. This is somebody who thought you were a burden your entire life and they didn't like you. Okay, someone is using law enforcement tactics to frame you. This is someone's spouse. This could be the salon's worker's spouse. There could be a salon worker who's a part of this government hired cult. Okay, they're all in the government. They could be in law enforcement as well. They could have hired their spouse who could be in law enforcement to try to attack you or frame you in some sort of way. What else is going on? I heard this for some of y'all. There's someone who's trying to imitate you. So I said they stole your social security card. They could be trying to pretend to be you to fill out for loans and things like that. Someone took pictures of your documents, your social security card, and passed it around this whole damn cult, and everybody been getting shit in your name. Money under attack, been getting shit in your name. Okay, they envied you because of your children. So someone envies you because you have children. It could be some people in this cult. They're envying you because they're upset that you're able to give birth. They could have been pulling from your fertility, pulling from your sacral chakra, pulling from your womb. Okay, and now they're no longer able to do that because you're having children. They envied you because you could still have children even though they did all this attacking to you. They acted oblivious. Okay. Maybe if you try to confront them or if you would confront them about this, they're going to act oblivious, so don't even worry about it. Somebody who imitated you is acting like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, or I don't know what somebody could be acting oblivious to a whole bunch of other people because they're getting caught for copying you. They could be trying to act oblivious to the cops. Maybe in court, they could be acting oblivious because they imitated you and stole your social security card, your birth certificate, your bank statements, your bills, and all of that shit because they thought just because they had connections in the government, they wouldn't get caught. Okay, you have a DM now whose mother hates your gifts and hates your guts, so she's also a part of this government hired cult. All of these people need therapy. All of these people have arrested development. Okay, somebody recruited co-workers of yours to try to attack you. So whatever business you're in right now, or even jobs that you used to have in the past, they were attacking you. All of this because he was dishonest in the past. Dishonest about what? About using love spells to block your heart and sacral chakra, about burning candles to do that. Trying to bind himself to his own child to take your energy. He tell people he hates you when he really love you. This is a father figure, bro. Horrible. Low vibe ass. You may be feeling touched on your head or your legs or something. That's your ancestors trying to get you to stay focused and not fall back into any resentment or any hate or any malice because of these people. Okay? Somebody listening through your walls. They need therapy as well. You may have a moldy smell in your home, or maybe they have a moldy smell in their home. That's some sort of spiritual infestation they have. Somebody may be walking around with the smell of mold like on their clothes. Okay? Somebody got caught at the register using a card that was yours. Multiple people who got loans and social loans and credit cards in your name, they got caught at the register. Somebody was looking up how you were spending or whatever, and somebody maybe in whoever was investigating this case with your money and people stealing your money. Okay, I guess they tried to set you up with law enforcement and say that you were a fraudster and you were doing a lot of fraud. They tried to get you in trouble with the IRS and everything, but they started monitoring your spending habits and they noticed that you can't spend money over here, I'm hearing in Georgia, and then all of a sudden be spending money 5 minutes later over here in Texas. You can't be spending money down here in Florida and then 5 minutes later you spending money in Mississippi. It's something going on. And so they started keeping an eye on the spending, and people was getting caught. They started blocking the cars. They started shutting down the cars, and all of these people who was using your name that was a part of this cult or this family went to looking crazy and calling each other like, is your car blocked? I tried to pay my rent and I couldn't pay my rent. I tried to pay my car note, couldn't pay my car note. That's why somebody's shit got repoed, because they started blocking these cards. Okay, there was a tax collector who helped these people do fraud in your name. All right, they're no longer able to curse you and hex you. They're no longer able to use you. Somebody tried to put some sort of bug and rodent poison, in your food, possibly when you were little. Somebody got the nerve to be calling an old number of yours from jail because they got locked up. Okay, there could have been a nail tech involved. talking shit behind your back with these people. Maybe somebody went to the same nail tech as you if you get your nails done, or used to get your nails done before you started doing your nails. Somebody who was doing this fraud on you as well went to the nail tech and started talking shit about you behind your back. Okay, so if you had a nail tech or somebody who ghosted you, it's because of these people. They use a house in the city for conjuring. That may be the home that they use on Saturdays just to conjure. Okay, try to send spirits your way because they're low vibe. They could have been using your placenta for research. If you had a child, okay, they knew someone that was at the hospital, and they used your placenta for research. They sold your placenta to a scientist or to some sort of pharmaceutical company. I keep picking up on some sort of property that you may own, that you may be getting back. And I said yesterday that there could have been a pharmaceutical company who's built on your land. And they were able to do this because they were using your name, using your social security number, and using your placenta for research. You're making these people money. These people are going to have to pay you. These people are going to have to pay you for using your placenta as research. Your placenta as to make medications. Using your placenta to even try to make clones. Using your placenta with this research to do spell work to even try to pull from your sacral chakra. These sexual narcissists. You have an admirer that put a hit out on you. Maybe this is the person that this father figure hired to come and get you pregnant, or hired to come toward you. These admirer of yours, they put a hit out on you. You may need to wash your head wraps. I think this hit that they put out on you was to attack your crown chakra. And there could be some homeless spies that are watching you. Some pedo squatters that are living in homes near you that could be hooking up direct energy weapons. Wash your head wraps, wash your pillowcases, because they love to try to attack you when you're sleeping. You were a baby made out of shame, and so they had someone else adopt you. This person who they had adopt you possibly used the Book of Shadows on you a lot, but you were protected. Yeah, people constantly calling old numbers that you used to have. Illusionists, scammers, liars. You may need to clean your place of work. Okay, and pray Psalms 108, 1 through 13. If you work in the business or whatever, just bring some Florida water, bring some holy water, and you know, or use you some water with like a mint essential oils in it, something like that. Just spray it around, clean it up real quick. Okay, if you're able to have a diffuser, if you work in some sort of office, or if you work at home, get you a diffuser and have it letting loose that spearmint and rosemary and smells like that, even lavender. Okay, somebody got gonorrhea. One of these homeless spies got gonorrhea. Your neighborhood needs someone to get cool with you, just to see in your home, just to get into your home. All of these people may be going to a mental institution, or a lot of these people may be going to a mental institution, especially the broad that be listening to you through your wall when you do your readings and hooking up them direct energy weapons. that was somebody for me. You know what I'm saying? But you may have a neighbor that literally listens to you through your wall, and they find out when you're in a certain room in your home, and they go and they hook up this direct energy weapon to try to fuck with you, to try to block your third eye. This person may end up having this direct energy weapon, like it's not going to work on you, but it's also affecting them. A lot of these people that hook up these little weapons in their house to attack you don't realize they're catching the shit too. You know what I'm saying? A cerebral narcissist. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to attack your third eye. Anything else? He's mad you didn't accept his offer. It could be this father figure mad because you don't give a damn that he could be sick and he could be trying to use you. Okay? There's a teacher at your child's school who's in a cult. A masculine. Let's see, present or past. In the present, there's a masculine entity that's in the same cult as these people who works at your child's school. Okay? Whether it's online or actual physical school. He's there. Because they have an entire organization tracking you and tracking your children. Alright, your baby daddy was paid to trap you. Didn't I say that? Somebody that's from the same organization or cult as his father figure. They talked all kind of cash money shit about you. And this could have been that admirer that put out a hit on you until he realized that you on point. Now he want to come back. Yeah. You catch these people every time they try to do something and they're shocked. You could just be asleep. All of a sudden you wake up out your sleep. Some say look out your window. You look out your window. You hear a car drive off. Or you hear some shit like that. It's because these people keep trying to do stuff to you. Someone called your job just to lie on you. Some sort of mother figure. I heard a liar. Okay, an old stuffy smell, that moldy smell. Somebody has a dead spirit attached to them. Somebody could be a lying tarot reader. If you so happen to read tarot, they say you a lying tarot reader. They tried to do a human sacrifice on you, some sort of insurance flip. So with the insurance flip, I'm getting whoever this is who tried to sacrifice you to an entity, which was an insurance company, to try to pass you away so that they can, to try to get you to pass away so that they can receive some sort of money. This person's gonna die, and that's why you're gonna be able to free and move on, because as soon as they drop, you're gonna get this money. That's how them demonic contracts work. At the end of the day, the entity that they go to try to get paid off of this insurance stuff, they want some money. They want a body. Okay? And in order, it's like, the reason I say they want some money is because if they use your placenta for research, imagine what they would do with your entire body. So somebody tried to pay these people to take you out because they were so enamored with your placenta. They tried to pay somebody to take you out so they can use the rest of your body parts, sell them on the black market, become rich, make medicines, make vitamins out of your body parts, and become rich. Right? Because they already got the pharmaceutical company where they do all this research on your fucking land. So this insurance flip was, the people at the business said, listen, they signed the fine print, but I don't know if they read the contract. And the contract was, if they have to sacrifice you within a certain amount of time. And if they can't sacrifice you, then they're going to be the one that sacrificed. That's why when we do readers and we say there's an entity or demonic being that's coming for the people who tried to send that being for you, that's these insurance companies. All of these people are cults, and they worship certain entities. And the entities that they worship are the ones that they sacrifice you to. And they couldn't sacrifice you, so now they getting sacrificed. That's the only reason why he wants you at his bedside with his sick ass. Okay? No. Wait till he drop and get your money and go on about your day. Somebody got plastic surgery just to look like you, to try to pass for you in court. And this could be a sibling that you don't know about, because it says your parents talk people out of dating you. So this could have been a father figure that did this, and he could have a child somewhere else that was supposed to look like you. Alright? To protect your home, pray Psalms 128, 1-6. Tell them folks it's too late for a motherfucker sorry. And that's on everything. It's too late for a sorry. Yeah, ain't no hashing out shit. Ain't no kissing no asses. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. There was 2 cars saying it's too late for sorry. Don't worry about these folks. Don't worry about them. Let anything and everything that's going to happen to them. Don't help nobody. When you get your money, you go live your life. Take your children with you and go live your whole life. Okay? For some of y'all, when this man come into your life and you get this money and you get all this information, just live your life. Okay? Your ancestors are watching you and protecting you from whatever stuff that they're trying to still do behind your back, because you need to focus on your future. You need to manifest a positive outcome. You need to live a soft life. So don't let none of this get your feathers ruffled, okay? If it triggered you a little bit in the beginning, I'm sorry, but hey, your ancestors keep saying you need to know what happened in the past so you can heal and move on from it. All right, it was 51:51 when I looked at my time. It's not like that for you because I got an intro. But I'm going to go ahead and let this go. We're going to clean this off the table and move on to another one. So meet me in the next one.